Hi guys, happy Christmas. It is still just about Christmas Day. It's like 12:30. So yeah, had a really, it's 11:30, sorry, at night. Had a really good day. It's been fun. I got up my normal time and didn't get to bed till 2 because, yeah, Santa had a lot to do. But Santa had a lot of waiting around, shall we say, and then gave up, and number one was still not asleep, so I had a conversation with number one in a ho 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 voice. Number one is nearly 21, so yeah. Anyway, so last night, after being a bit perturbed that I had mislaid the little mousy piece of paper, I dug out a piece of this that I originally started. Oh, what is she called? Tiny Modernist, Stitching Goddess. But as you can see, she wasn't going to fit, and I had like no margin at all, and that still was going to be not really fitting. So I actually dyed a piece of fabric for her, and I've also used it for oh crikey, it's always in your hand when you don't want it. One of the Barbara Annas, as you can see, there's a piece missing from there where I've cut it out. So I picked that up and I used one of these stretchy frames, and I love it. I don't use a hoop for anything, but I absolutely love it. That's one of these ones here that honestly, they're so tight, absolutely so tight. So I'm going to use I'm going to use this one from now on, but only on smalls that fit within it, because this is totally going to leave marks. But it's still drum tight. It's not moved a millimetre. So I restarted my little mousy because I felt so bad for losing him. I finished it. There he is. Little mousy, all done. Beads, backstitch, all done, finished. Focus. Isn't it so cute? He's got his little boots on, and there's a big treasure there. So, of course, immediately on almost finishing that, I put my hand in my bag, and I had it all the time. Do I prefer perforated paper? Do I prefer glorious Ligana? 28 count Ligana, 14 count perforated paper. Yeah, this all the way, every day, love it. This, not so much. So, I'm left with a kit, a start, a pattern that has been drawn on all over by pencil, just need a rubber, apart from a small amount in his little face, which I used a biro for when I was at work, but that's all light grey. More beads than we know what to shake a stick at. The magnet, which I don't need, it's not a rare earth magnet, and a lot of threads, which have DMCs anyway. The only thing that's missing is the treasure, and I have so many of those little rondelle beads. So I thought, I've even got the needles that came in the kit. That beading needle, by the way, is brilliant. I thought, does anyone want this to finish for themselves? I've got a pretty much full kit. I'll dig out a bead and put it in there, a rondelle, because I've got loads. And if you want to be entered into a lucky dip to take on my little whip, because I've stitched him, there's more than enough beads, there's probably enough DMC, bearing in mind that it's already started and it's DMC and they give you the colours, and the only bit of pattern that I've ruined that you can't just rub out and go again, I've already stitched. If you want to be entered into a dip to win this, just put the word mouse in a comment and I'll mail this. Anyway, okay. It seems a shame it's almost a full kit because I thought I'd lost it and I hadn't, so I stitched it. So that's basically been, it wasn't what I was going to stitch today, but I've stitched it today and I love it. And I started it about this time last night, well, about an hour ago. It's taken me, over the span of not 24 hours I've done it, but it's only tiddly. So that took up most of my stitchy time today because I just kind of got a bit upset. I didn't get obsessed, I just, oh, excuse me, I was enjoying it, so I just did it. And then I then picked up my winter tree, my seasons tree, and it's now here. So I did a bit more of this border, I did a bit more of that border, put some leaves in, and then I came down from here and I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little robins, the very top of the tree, and some bits of branches and some leaves. So I'm quite pleased with that. Lots of little robins flying about. There's another, crikey, there's another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's another 11 robins to go on here. And I've only done the very, very tippy top of the tree. Cool. So, my Christmas was lovely. Kids got up, opened their presents, and kind of distributed themselves around the house, and then faffed around far too long making my kranzakaka, which was, it went very fluffy and then went, so it was more squat. Usually they're tall and proud. This one was, usually they're about 18 inches tall. This one was like 10 inches tall, bit squashed. Tasted just nice. Didn't use royal icing, I used white chocolate to glue it together with because time, and I kind of ran out of time, and then realised that the turkey was not in the oven and it was 10:30. So I phoned my mum and said, yeah, dinner's not going to be at 12, dinner's not going to be at 1, dinner might be at 2. We were meant to be there at 12:30 for 1 o'clock. We sat down to dinner at 2:30. So that was, yeah, oops. Anyway, but fine, absolutely, of course it was fine. And then after dinner, and when my sister and her boys arrived, we opened some Christmas presents, and I got the best present in the world ever. I gave my mum my snow wizard to frame, and she took it down to the frame in the frame shop in the village, and they picked out, I said to her, just nothing fancy, I don't want folderol, I don't want it huge, you know, because it is huge. It's amazing. I took a photo of it in much better. If I held it up now, one, you'd not be able to see it because it's over a metre long, but I'm going to put the picture here and I'm just going to leave it up of my amazing snow wizard in a frame. The frame is probably, oh, it's not 820, it's slightly darker. I'm going to say it's probably 7.9, probably 7.96 or something. I don't know if I've got the, where's my DMC? Not up here. Oh, it is, it's over there. I'm not going to knock my camera over going and looking. It's that beautiful, not navy blue, that beautiful. It's almost, it's like a shade darker than 820. It's glorious. And I'm thrilled to bits with it. I really am utterly stunned at how beautiful it looks, framed, properly framed with a mat and everything. I'm so pleased. So I said to my mum, well, I've got a couple of years of no pressure because I've got 3 or 4 big finished things that you can get done. So that's, but then after that, I only need to finish 2 a year because that's birthday and Christmas taken care of forever. But, oh, my mum's got a really good eye, you know, she's crafty as anything, and she's got a really good eye, and she picked out, she said they were a long time choosing, but it's beautiful. Anyway, I was really, really happy with that. And I have a poncho thing with a detachable cowl that Maddie, my big girl Maddie, got me, which I absolutely love and have been wearing all day. And other than that, I've got lots of sweeties, so that's good. Nothing stitchy, and which is fine because I bought myself some starts, didn't I? I had some new starts that I bought for myself, and didn't give my mum any stitching. She just finished this week the butterfly, the half butterfly, half flowers that I gave her last Christmas. If I've still got a picture on my tablet, I'll pop a picture up here. I gave her a piece of green 28 count Regana to do it. It's taken her on and off all year because she doesn't stitch a lot and it was small and hard, and she did a full coverage DMC, the Japanese wave, in between, you know, so that took up a lot of her year. But she finished that, and she finished it onto a like a tote bag. So she was very dismissive of her homework, and when she opened her present, she was like, "No stitching." I was like, "No, I didn't get any stitching." And there's me thinking, "Oh, you should be opening your 12 Days of Christmas, which is currently unfinished 8 Days of Christmas. I've got to get that finished next year. I have got to get that finished next year." Oops. But I did really well to get 8 months in, and then all that madness with that job happened, which just went, just ruined everything, didn't it? It ruined my stitchy flow. Anyway, but look at this. I'm so pleased with him. He's so cute. Anyway, yeah. So I said to her, right, when you're ready, because she's doing some quilting at the moment. I said, right, when you're ready, come to me, and I've got a whole pile of lovely patterns because I've been gifted so many beautiful patterns, and I've got a few patterns of my own. And I said, we'll choose, you know, I'll bring my patterns around. You can have a look at them, choose something that you like. I've got more than enough fabric. I've got more than enough threads for her to just pick out what she wants. But I think everything went down okay. I think everything was okay in the end. So everybody was fairly happy with the things I picked, and nobody went, it's not much this year. Everyone seemed quite happy with what they had, which is lovely. I don't expect my kids to ever say at me because they know better. They watch me working. They watch me going out and coming back exhausted. You know, they're not silly. So yeah, all in all, a good day actually. It's been fun. Got home about 7:30. About 7, was between 7 and 7:30. I can't really remember. And then I finished off my little mousy, which was nearly there, but I had all the backstitch to do, and it's not that much backstitch, but it does go right round the little mouse, round his boots, round his head, and I did the puddle and the drops at my mum's house. It was just the backstitch. I just had a few beads to finish off in the leaf, and where else was there backstitch? Oh, I think that was it. Yeah, it was just a dark backstitch. He's so cute. So I'll find a little rondelle. I think I've got little small ones like that, and I'll pop it back in the little Mill Hill pot, and yeah, put mouse in a comment, and I'll do a dip. What I'm planning on doing is maybe having a couple of days without a video now. I'm not doing a video today because I need to. I'm doing a video now because I want to. So don't think I said I'd see you tomorrow and I hadn't posted, so where are you? Don't keep your word. I just wanted to make a little video and show you that little mousy really, and show you the picture of my amazing snow wizard. Which when it's hanging on the wall, I'll obviously take a proper clip of it, but at the moment you wouldn't really be able to see it properly in this light, and it wouldn't fit in shot. Full stop, it wouldn't fit. It's big. So I'm only going to have a couple of days off, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to organise my Flossmas pieces, and then I'm going to run through like a Flossmas whip parade before my whip parade. So between now and New Year I'll do a Flossmas whip parade, which I'll draw that little mousy then, and then it's nearly time for sleep, and then obviously at the end of the year I'll sit down and record a proper, I think I might actually be early January. I'll do it like first couple of days of January. We'll see how things pan out with my time, but yeah, I'm gonna get on that and get a whip parade done. So as it stands, I hope everyone has had a lovely day. Whatever you've done today, I hope it's filled you with joy. Seeing people you enjoy. I've got a Christmas take two tomorrow, which I'm looking forward to, which will be lovely. Taking my 3 girls, mostly because I only have 4 seat belts in my car, so taking 5 people is objectionable. So I'm taking my 3 girls with me just to make it nice and easy, and yeah, we're going to go and have another Christmas dinner, which has been prepared by a chef, so that should be very nice, with a very nice kitchen that you've seen lots of times. So yeah, we will do that tomorrow, and then the next day I've got a little bit of running around to do, taking Lizzie into town, and then the rest of the day is my own. So I don't know what I'm going to do on the 27th, but I'm off work, and that'll be nice. And I've got a lot of bookshelf to stitch, but we'll see how I feel. Okay guys, I'm going to go for now, and hope you've all had a lovely day, and I'll see you really soon. And thank you for those of you who've made it to the end of my Flossmas. I think there's a lot of Flossmas fatigue. We all start the month with great guns, watching lots and lots, and then it peters out. So I'm really appreciative for the people who've watched every day and bother, you know. And me and my little band of people, I'm very thankful to you. I'll see you really soon, guys. Bye bye.